Lecture 10: How to share and present your Qlik project. Now comes the final and often overlooked step: sharing your Qlik project in a way that others can understand and use. Whether you are submitting this project for a class, presenting it in a meeting, or sending it as part of a portfolio, how you share your dashboard is just as important as what's on it. A great dashboard that no one can open, read, or interact with is a missed opportunity. Today, we'll go over different ways to present and share your Qlik work effectively, both online and offline. We'll also cover tips for storytelling, delivering insights clearly, and making sure your audience walks away with the message you intended. Objectives of the lecture. By the end of this lecture, you will be able to export and share your Qlik project in different formats. Use storytelling techniques to explain your dashboard clearly. Decide when to use screenshots, live demos, or interactive links. Avoid common mistakes that make shared dashboard hard to understand. Exporting and sharing your project. Let's start with the basics. How do you actually share your Qlik dashboard? If you are using Qlik Sense desktop, your app is stored locally on your computer. You have a few sharing options. Export as PDF or image. Best for printing, reports, or sending static visuals. For that, you can just click on your app, open it, and go to your sheets that you have just created or your dashboard. And now click the menu in here, you can see as in here, and here is the option called download sheets as PDF. When you just click on that, you choose the paper size, for example A4, resolution, dots per inch, and orientation as well, like landscape or portrait, and the aspect ratio options as well, like keep current size or fit to page as well. So when you just click on export by selecting your desired orientation, and after selecting your desired options like in here, and you can just click on export and click here to download your PDF file, and you just click on that and click on download. And now when you just go to your IDEA, and here you can see you have a file in here, open folder, and open it. So here you can see you have a dashboard in here, and you can just share it with anyone you want to. Take screenshots. Screenshots are useful for assignments or when you want to explain parts of the dashboard. Make sure your filters are visible and selections are clear in the image. For that, you can just go to snipping tool, and you can just click in here as new, and you can just select the part that you want to present, for example this one, and you can just save it in here, and you can just name it as, for example, pie chart of sales record. And when you just click on save, and it is saved in the desired location. Export data tables. If someone needs the raw numbers, you can export a table to Excel or CSV. For that, you just have to click on table, like you can just click in here and click on full screen. To download the data, you can just click on these three dots, and here's the option called download as. When you just click on that, here's the option called as image, PDF, or data. And if you want to share the raw data, so you just have to click on data and click on export. Click here to download your data file. Save it. And when you just open it, so here you can see here's the raw data that it was in your Qlik dashboard, and you can use it or share it with anyone you want to. If you are using Qlik Cloud, software as a service, as your school's enterprise version, you can share a direct link to your app. Set permissions so others can view or interact but not edit. Collaborate in real time, similar to Google Docs. Always test your export or link before sharing it. Open it on another device to check that it loads, looks clean, and includes everything you want to show. Telling the story behind your dashboard. Once your dashboard is shared, your job isn't done. You still need to explain it. Think of your dashboard like a visual essay. Your audience might see the charts, but they won't know why those charts matter unless you tell them. Here's a simple structure to guide your presentation. Start with a big question. What were you trying to understand or prove with this dashboard? Walk through the visuals. Briefly explain each chart and why it's included. For example, this bar chart compares average score by section, showing that section A outperformed the others. Point out the key insights. Highlight the most important takeaways. For example, the filter shows that when we isolate Q3, sales actually dropped, despite overall growth. Wrap it up. Summarize the overall finding or suggest next steps. For example, this tells us we may need to focus on training during Q3. Keep it short, clear, and avoid overwhelming your audience with every single detail. Live demos versus static presentations. You have two options for presenting your dashboard: live demos or static presentations, like slides or PDFs. Live demos. Use when your audience has time and is curious to explore. Great for Q&A sessions, interactive workshops, or team reviews. Just make sure you have tested everything before the meeting. Slow loading or errors can derail your presentation. Static presentations. Better for formal reports, class submissions, or when the audience will view it on their own. Use annotated screenshots with short captions. Include only the charts that support your core message. Choose the format that works best for your audience, not what's just easiest for you. Making your dashboard easy to follow. Whether live or static, your dashboard should be clean, guided, and intentional. Some final tips. Label everything clearly. No unexplained acronyms or abbreviations. Use consistent colors and fonts across visuals. Check your layout on different screen sizes if you're sharing online. Include instructions if needed. For example, use the filter on the left to select a region. If you are submitting your project for a class or assignment, include a short write-up with the goal of the dashboard, what data was used, what the visuals show, and your main insight or conclusion.